Easy, girl.
You know, I think Mike could have gave some people some trouble, and not really because it was a hard class, but because they didn't want to work for us. They were all on top of each other. They were all running around. You never really got a good view of them. And that's where it's very important when you're out here evaluating these judging classes to make sure you work every second that you're out there to get a view or a look of each heifer. Okay? But with that, you turn around, you see that they're all jumbled up together. You can't get a good view and single one out. But with that, you should have found one heifer that kind of just stood out and went to the top real quick, and that was the 2 heifer. Kind of the same thing in that commercial heifer class that I just talked about. One that she has all the good practical pieces. She's big-bodied, she's sound, but then she balances up well, but she's also stout, and she has that extra power and substance we like to see. Okay, she found her way to the top pretty quick. Then you're left with a mess again, because they're all, like I said, they're all jumbled up. Can't get a good view. One thing. The next heifer that we tied on to for probably not very good reasons, and that was the 3 heifer. She's one. If you ever got a view of her, you could like the pattern and the balance that she offers. She's good and level down her top. She's good up through her head and neck and shoulder. But she's one that you really want to see redesigned structurally off of her rear skeleton. Her hock turns in and she gets really stiff and straight in that hock, and then on there to her pasterns as well. Structurally, we thought she sorted her way down to the bottom. Okay, then we're left with 2 heifers that are really different. We have a growthier, longer, bigger heifer that has enough shape and enough a rib shape and substance from behind. And then we have a heifer that may be a little bit more moderate. She's really deep bodied. She's really sound. So we have our trade-offs there, but she's also one that we'd like to see a little bolder, a little square right there behind her shoulders. She got a little restricted there in her forerib. So we used the heifer, that had the added growth, that had enough to her to go in second, and we put the heifer we thought might have just a little too many problems for us there in third, and so we placed the semi-heifers 2, 4, 1, 3. No, 2, 1, 4, 3, cuts of 4, 2, and 5.